Do we need more creativity? The answer is yes, of course we need more creativity. And I'm going to explain to you why this is so important. It is even so important that our mere existence depends on it. And you probably need more creativity than you think. And you are probably more creative than you realize. If you feel that you need to increase your creativity, I have the perfect free workshop for you linked down below. But do we really need more? I mean, the internet is totally flooded with new artwork. If you go on Instagram or on Pinterest, you can see as many new artworks every day that you would never ever want to see anything more. It is totally overwhelmed by artists putting up new pieces every single second. And if you go on Spotify, you can listen to endless amount of music. And on YouTube, you can check out artists' complete workflow every single second of making art. So why would we need more? I'm going to give you 2 reasons why we need more creativity. And the first one is abundance leads to increased quality. If you are to create something new and you settle with your first idea, it is probably not going to be as good and high in quality as the 10th idea you get, or the 20th, or the 100th. And in the same way, your first drawing, the first song you create, the first anything, is probably never going to be very high in quality. You need to make and create a high quantity for the quality to go up. There is a problem with, for instance, Instagram. The algorithm only lets people see the most recent submissions, which means that anyone who wants to be big on Instagram has to post all the time. So anyone who wants to work on a longer time on their artwork, this platform isn't made for them. And if they do, they have to do something short and fast in between, or just put up the same thing over and over again. And this is a problem when the platforms pushes the creators into making one kind of art, fast art, just because our social media society demands it. When I say that we need an abundance, I don't mean that we need an abundance of the same and the same and the same all over again. We need to make several different kinds of things to level up the quality. But still, abundance leads to higher quality if we try to increase the quality from piece to piece. The second reason why we need more creativity is because man is totally dependent on creative ability to develop. Think about it. Nothing we have and take for granted in our society, in our modern society, would even exist if our predecessors hadn't been a little bit creative. Think about the axe. Someone living in a cage found a stone that was a little bit sharper on the edge and put it on a stick and used it as an axe. Yay! Suddenly we can cut down trees much easier and start building a hut instead of living in a cage. Several years later, someone took 2 knives, put them together, and made scissors, which are practically 2 knives cutting from 2 sides at the same time. Very efficient, right? Let's look at the car. This is practically an extension or an improvement of horse and carry when you no longer are dependent on a horse. Or one of our most favorite tools that we use in the modern society today. A little box where we have combined the phone and a computer So small that it fits in our pockets. The smartphone. How could we live without it? Well, we did for many, many years until someone came up with the idea of combining these two separate things. Phone, computer, put together, make them small. You can have it all. Every time we create something new, develop or improve anything, creativity is a huge part of the process. And problem solving is also something that requires a lot of creative energy. Let's look at what kind of problems we need to solve. Climate change. Oh my God, this is so huge, and this is going to require an enormous amount of creative energy. So many innovative ideas in such short time is required for us to solve this humongous problem that we have brought upon us. So we all need to boost our creative energy to solve this problem. And if you feel that this is too big, I can't think about this, other people have to think about this, I'm just going to do my everyday things, someone else has to solve that, you still need creativity. What if you're having a dinner party, and just when you're supposed to start making the dinner, the guests are arriving in an hour, you realize, oh my God, I didn't get the most important ingredient, and the store, of course, is closed. What do? You have to use your creative ability to solve this problem and to figure out how you can give your guests food. Are you going to order pizza, or are you going to make something else from what you have in your fridge? So, as you see, creativity is not just for making music or making art. It is also needed when you are doing copyright, when you are writing documents, when you are working with development. Anytime you're doing something that isn't just copy and paste. And let's not forget about one of the most important reasons for having some kind of creative output. It makes us feel good, it makes us happy, and it makes us mentally more healthy. If you feel, yes, I really want to turn up the creative energy in my life and I want to boost my creativity, then I suggest you check out the link below and go check out my free workshop, How to Boost Creativity in 3 Simple Steps. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. In three simple steps.